Hi friend, you are welcome back to my channel. In today's video lesson, we shall be learning about the anomalous behavior of water. Okay, we are going to be learning about the anomalous behavior of water. So let's get started. Now, assuming you have a bowl of water, okay, in this bowl, and then heat was applied. It was applied to heat the bowl. Okay. Now, assuming the bowl was at 0 degrees Celsius, and then so 4 degrees Celsius, there are a set of abnormal changes that occur. Normally, when water is heated, it is expected to what? To increase in volume and then to expand because heat is being applied. But between this temperature, okay, water tends to behave anomally, and that's why we call it the anomalous behavior of water. Now, what happened between this temperature? Between 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius, water behave anomally. And here are the set of events that happen. 1. The volume of water decreases. Volume of water decreases between this temperature. Okay? Now also, water tends to contract between this temperature. Normally, water should expand as heat is being applied. But between this temperature, water contracts. Now, what next happens? Between this temperature, density of water will increase. Density of water increase. Okay? These are the main set of things that happen between the 0 and 4 degrees Celsius for water. And initially, water is at what? At the high state, at this very temperature. So when you are heating water from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius, there are questions they do ask on that. Which of the following is not a change that will occur between 0 to 4 degrees Celsius for water? Volume decreases, yes. Water contracts, yes. Density increases, yes. But if they have changed it and said volume increases, that's wrong. If they have said water expand, that is wrong. If they have said density decreases, that is wrong. So take note that between 0 and 4 degrees Celsius, water behave anomally. As heat is applied, instead of water volume to increase, the volume will decrease. Instead of the volume of water to expand, it tends to contract. Instead of density to reduce, it tends to increase. I hope that is clear. And there are graphs that applies to this anomalous behavior of water. Okay? Now this is it. When you are plotting a graph, watch out. A graph of density against temperature in degrees Celsius for anomalous behavior of water. Anomalous behavior of water is between what? 0 degrees Celsius and let's say 4 degrees Celsius, around there. Guys, the question before us is, how will this graph look like? And the answer to that is that it will be a curve. It will be a curve whereby water will attain, let me reduce it so that it will be better, whereby water will attain its highest density at 4 degrees Celsius. So at 4 degrees Celsius, let's adjust this. At 4 degrees Celsius, water attains what? Its maximum density. Its maximum density at 4 degrees Celsius. Are you seeing that? To be a curve. In this case, a downward curve. Now, what do you notice? As the temperature increased, the density of water was increasing. It reaches a peak at 4 degrees Celsius. Beyond that, as the temperature increases beyond that, it starts decreasing for density. Are you seeing that? So what should you note? Note that at 4 degrees Celsius, first thing first, density of water is maximum. It's maximum. It's maximum. This must be noted. Density of water is maximum. So if they ask in an exam condition, at what temperature is the density of water maximum? What is the answer? 4 degrees Celsius. Now, how does the graph for volume against temperature, how will it look like? We'll plot that here. Let's plot that somewhere around here. Okay? Now, this is for volume against temperature in degrees Celsius. So, if we are plotting volume against temperature in degrees Celsius, against temperature in degrees Celsius, okay? Is it going to look like this? The answer is no. This is how it will look like. A C. Okay? A curve too. This one, an upward curve. Where whereby the lowest point is attainable at a temperature of 4 degrees Celsius. So this is for 0 degrees Celsius, while the lowest point is attained at 4 degrees Celsius. So what can we say about this very graph? As the temperature was increased, the volume first of all decreased. Are you seeing that? The volume first of all decreased. At 4 degrees Celsius, water attained its minimum or least volume. Beyond that temperature, the volume of water starts increasing again. Are you seeing that? So we cannot say that apart from density being maximum at 4 degrees Celsius, at this 4 degrees Celsius, the volume of water is minimum. This must be noted. This must be noted that at 4 degrees Celsius, two special events happen. One, the volume of water is minimum, and two, the density of water is what? Maximum. So this is it for anomalous behavior of water. Now, what is it called? This experiment has a name. This experiment on the anomalous behavior have a name. Note that this experiment is called Hope's experiment. This experiment is called Hope's experiment. Hope's, like as in H-O-P-E-X -X experiment. And the apparatus we use for this experiment is called what? Hope's apparatus. Hope's experiment, Hope's apparatus. I hope this quick video lesson on the anomalous behavior of water was helpful to you guys. I will see you guys in my next video.